What's going on, y'all? All right, it's Friday. Testing at Lime Rock is going to commence tomorrow. Bright and early at like 7 a.m. Pidgey is here with me, and we have to pack the truck up. So I spent yesterday getting the trailer ready. I'll walk you guys around what I did for the trailer, and then I have some minor stuff I need to do to the car. I'm going to raise the front of the car a little bit. And then I'm going to finish one of my splitters. I understand, Pidgey. I'm very angry as well. We're all very angry because I have to pack. Yes. But yeah, so we're going to basically, do a little bit of stuff in the car and then spend most of the time just packing. So come with me. Enjoy the journey and my loud parrot. All right, so garage is messy again. Big surprise. The indecisive weather of the Northeast has it feeling like winter again. So yesterday was 80 degrees. Now it's like 45. Anyway, enough complaining. So we got new tires on the trailer. These are like $65 Class D load rating tires from Walmart. And I had Bob's Tire, local to me, install them. Bob's Tire, real descriptive. But yeah, they hooked me up with all my tires, so they helped me do all the mounting and balancing. Wow, I don't know what that was. But yeah, so that's done. Tires are on the trailer. Hopefully the wheel bearings are good. The previous owner said they changed them. Got the spare mounted. This is a $20 thing from Amazon. And long term, I am going to need to space this out this way so that I can get more space for that rim. I had to deflate the tire and then space out the lug nuts on this side to get it to fit. But that's okay, because it's better to have a spare poorly mounted than have no spare at all. Jim Tremontano of No Money Motorsports sent me a message saying that this was hinting that this was a bad location for a spare. And then he never responded as to why. So I'm just going to ignore him like I usually do, unless I'm going, Jim! And yeah, so that's all done. The cargo box has tie downs in it, has chains in it, and so the trailer's all set up. Got 2 easy passes now, one for the daily, one for the tow vehicle, so we don't have to stop or take an easy pass out of the BMW to drive the tow vehicle. We got our tires next to my gasoline over there that I used to mow the lawn. That gasoline just sits outside all year with no cap on it, and the lawnmower still runs. It's really funny. And then people come to me and they're like, my lawnmower is not running. Why isn't it running? And I'm like, because you didn't put oil in it. Like, my lawnmower literally sits on that side of the wall of the garage outside all year, getting snowed on and rained on. And it starts no problem because I put oil in it. And people are like, my lawnmower is broken. I'm like, yeah, there's no oil in it, Anyway, I digress. So now we got to raise the ride height a little bit on the front of this car, and then we got to clean up this mess, get all of our tools packed. So that's kind of the prerogative for the morning. Clean everything up. This was all a mess from mounting this cold air intake, but the cold air intake is in there, nice and sturdy. So we, just minor stuff. We should be on our way. All right, we're getting there. It might not look like it, but we're getting there. That's for another time. But we got most of this area cleaned up, some trash and some tools that we need to put away. So we got, our big bag packed for the most part. We're going to need to keep this gun out because we're going to need to take the wheels off real quick and just change the ride height. Now we got all of our tools packed in this small bag. And then this is a little tiny vise. I had this habit of buying used vices on eBay, like American-made ones from like the 1950s and 60s. And they hold up really good. This is a little tiny one. It's going to go on the trailer at some point, but right now we don't really have time for that. And then it's all cleaned up back here as well. We got our Amazon LED light, and then we got, it's a floodlight, and then we got our splitter. So the other splitter needs to be assembled still, so I'm leaving it on the table. And we got our toe plates. I'm going to probably set toe real quick on the car because I played with the ride height so much and haven't really aligned it yet. So we're going to have to see how it goes. So that's where we're at right now. I'm going to go inside real quick, get some drink, kind of like center myself a little bit, relax. I've been nervous lately, not in a good mood. And so, pushing through. That's what you got to do in life. When the tough gets going, get going, I think they say. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So notebook is gonna go in here. This is how I keep all of my notes when I'm my own engineer for the weekend, which is 99.9% of the time. Sometimes I have Jackie coaching me when I pay her, when I have money for that. So yeah, there you go. Notebook's in there, and we're gonna keep going. All right, so this is my bag. I just wanted to show you guys because we're getting ready together. My bird is freaking the hell out. It's still mating season, so for those of you who don't know about Indian ringnecks, which is the species of my parrot, that's what he's doing. Anyway, shut up! God. So this is a racing suit we have packed. I'm bringing it this time. I didn't bring it to Lightning because I thought that I wouldn't need it. But it was so cold that I ended up wearing every single layer of clothing, literally, that I had. So we're bringing it to Lime Rock just in case that happens. And also because it's good to have for fire situations, God forbid. On this other side, we got our Hans. We have gloves. I just need to get shoes in here. My shoes, I think I threw them out because they had holes in them. And then I got my helmet in this helmet bag I used to promote for Track Night in America, and they gave me this free bag because I was around when they first started when they first started the series. Anyway, we got GoPros in here, transponders, aim, more GoPros, a sewing kit. We still got a loud bird. Pidgey, shut up. Okay, he's not listening. So yeah, so this is gonna be closed up. And basically, we have the laptop charging up. We're going to use that for data analysis. And we have a book bag. We're going to throw, we got right here, Epictetus's Discussions, or Discourses. And it's a good philosophy book. It's a Stoic school of thought philosophy book. I'm going to be reading that on the road. I have a bed and breakfast booked, which is very bougie for me. Not like me, but there's no camping at this event. So, yeah, got to get a duffel bag now, fill up some clothes, and then, yeah. One thing I foolishly forgot last time was these earplugs. So I use these when I'm trying to nap and Pidgey's driving me nuts. Probably buy another box of them, another bottle. But these are going to go in the bag and stay in there. And we'll put them in here because I can't do without them. Like, driving the car straight piped with no earplugs is like, it's crazy. So, yeah, we got this little bag. Eye drops, shampoo, melatonin, medicine, toothpaste, and we got this little duffel that I got from my ex-girlfriend. Thank you, ex-girlfriend. And we're gonna basically put the clothes in there, put the toiletries in there. Called the hotel. They do have towels, which is a silly question, but I'm so used to camping that, you know. So, or it's a bed and breakfast, not a hotel. $100 a night or so, pretty cheap. Anyway, gonna keep going. And NASA gives us these sick shirts. Instructor shirts. This is my Schmedium. I got another Schmedium long sleeve in there. And yeah, just wanted to put that on video because I'm super grateful to be instructing for this organization. These guys are awesome. They're like a family to me. But yeah. All right, so I just wanted to string it up to make sure it's close. It is close. I raised the ride height. It's within a 1/16 of zero toe, which is, I like to run zero toe. Some people like to run toe out. It's like about a 1/16. I think it's actually toed out a little bit by a 1/16 overall, which is fine. It's really not a lot. But I wanted to show you guys a trick. So these are toe plates from eBay. I know, surprise, right? They're the same exact quality that you would get from Longacre because I really don't like Longacre's quality. But yeah, they're the same exact quality you would get from Longacre. And they're like $50 with the Harbor Freight things. So one trick I want to show you is basically you don't have to have a friend help you with these toe plates. What I do is I get them as close to the wheel as I can. There's a hole in it, and I line it up with the middle of the hub, and then I take a jack stand like this, and I just lean it on there and just make sure the bottom's pressed up. And then I do the same thing on the other side, and then I just slide the tape measures underneath the car, and it's always worked really well for me. I actually prefer this to having someone help me when I'm doing toe plates because when I'm having someone help me, sometimes they don't press the bottom down if they're not familiar with working with them. Sometimes it's too far to the right. Sometimes they do the top slit instead of the bottom slit. So I just do it. I like to do it myself. It's kind of like the common theme with the entire car. You know, if I can do it myself, I will. For the most part. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that trick. So now we raised the ride height a little bit in the front. We made sure that the toe is good. I'm not touching the camber. I don't care. I'm just playing with the driver and a little bit of other stuff in the car. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. And I'm basically going to start packing the truck up. Then I can bring it onto the street and get my trailer on it. All right, and she is ready to go. We'll see if I have to pull her forward. You know, if the trailer is swaying a little bit, we'll stop at a rest stop and go from there. This trailer used to tow an Evo 10, so a little bit longer. These front stakes here, whatever you want to call them, were for the previous car. The car sat too far forward on them, so I might just remove them and then figure out where the car sits best and then re-drill them myself, because they are bolted on. But yeah, the truck is all loaded up. We're gonna go eat some Hot Pockets and then hit the gym.